Hey, so today we're back. We're gonna smoke some ribs. We got 6 racks of baby back ribs, and we're gonna smoke those up today. I'm just gonna show you how we do it, kind of season them up a little bit. There's 100 ways to do it, but I've been doing a lot and I found how I like them. So we're gonna take that membrane off first. It's just this little, well, it's a little membrane. If you take your butter knife, you can kind of get the corner started. Get a finger or thumb underneath that. I like to get a little paper towel just because they're wet and sticky. And then just slide that. That should pull right off. Sometimes you can get all in one chunk. Some people smoke that with it on. I mean, it's America, you can do whatever you want. Bob Sweeten, he leaves it on and then I tease him and then he takes it off, you know, but that's just Bob. Hope you're good, Bob. So I missed a little shot, so I'm just gonna clean up this last little bit. And anyway, get all that membrane off. So we got that, that's done. Get that out of our way. And then I'm just gonna season them up. I'm gonna start with a little mustard just to bind that together. You can start on either side, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do the front and the back. So if you can use olive oil, whatever you want. It just gives it that little binder that's gonna hold that seasoning down a little better for you. I like mustard, so I use that. But like I said, olive oil is just as good. You're not using a lot, just enough to keep that moist down. After that, I'm gonna put down some honey habanero. My wife says I say that wrong, so if I did, you'll forgive me. So I'm gonna throw down a layer of that honey habanero all the way across that, and just kind of get that as even as I can. Try to build some layers, it gives you great flavor later on. Try to keep it even on ribs. So there's your good layer. On the top of that, I've got me a little rub mix. I've got some pepper in there, some smoked paprika, and a little bit of seasoning and stuff. So I'm gonna give it a pretty good layer of that. I'm gonna pat that down. Try to get it even. And there's my ribs. I'm gonna flip that over, do the same on the back side, but throw that away. Do the same on the back side, then I'm gonna throw them in the smoker. I'm gonna smoke them for 2 hours and 45 minutes at 230 degrees. We're gonna wrap them, I'll show you that, and then we're gonna bump it up to 275 for about an hour and a half or a little bit more. Season them. I'll walk you through the rest later. But anyway, we're gonna get these on. Okay, so I've had the ribs on about 2 hours and 45 minutes on 230. That's what they look like. They look great. We wanna set that rub up. You notice I can touch that and nothing's coming off on my finger. So that rub's set on there. Now we're gonna turn our temperature to 275, which is important. I know Brian Bingham right now is like, oh dude, low and slow. Yeah, that's great, but on these ribs, you gotta get that up to 275 for an hour and a half or so to break everything down. Otherwise that 230 is not enough to break it down. So we're gonna wrap them, put them on at 235. I'm gonna take just a little bit of our ribs, 275, thank you. We're putting them on 275. I'm gonna take just a little bit on the bottom for that. We're making a little butter bath. It's still a little warm, came off the smoker. We're gonna turn them upside down, so you don't put the top of the rib down. And we've got our little Osaki honey. You gotta get Osaki honey, dude. They sell out fast, so don't wait. Best honey in the world, all fresh right here. So I've got a little butter bath, we call it. You can call it whatever you want. It's got butter and a bunch of junk in there. Some honey. So I'm gonna just put them in a little bath like that. I'm gonna wrap that now, and then that'll stay, I don't run everywhere. That'll get that rib nice and moist. I know people like to spray them, oh, you gotta go every half hour and spray them with applesauce and stuff. I used to do that till I learned, or apple juice, whatever. I used to do that till I got smarter, I guess. I don't, no offense if you do that, but one, I don't want it to taste like apple juice, and two, just leave that thing shut. It can go for that long, you're fine. Put in that little butter bath now. Now that's all wrapped up. I'm gonna put it back on the grill. I'm gonna check that in about an hour and a half at 275. Those ribs should be pulled back. We should be looking good. So I'll see you in an hour and a half. Hey, we're back. Got the ribs out. Temped up good. Good hour and a half at 275. I got me a haircut. It was a great hour and a half. Best part about that is my wife cuts it, so that's even better. So, pulling these things out, we got a little juice. We don't have a lot of juice, but that's all right. Try not to make a mess. And I just threw my gloves in the washer to get washed up. So anyway, so that looks good. Our bones are pulled back. You can see where it's pulled back across the bones. We don't want it to where it just falls apart, but we want it to be nice. Don't just drain off that excess. And we're gonna move this over. Move this over, sauce it up, put it back on the smoker for just about 15 minutes to set this sauce. So if you can see that, we've got a more sweet than spicy sauce. It's got a little back kick, which I like, but got all the girls coming down, so we kind of got a sweet sauce. We're just gonna base that. I got too much on there, but that's all right. Just gonna lather that up a little bit. That'll mix in good with that rub we had on there. We'll roll it over and do the same. That looks nice. The sauce will color it up. Finish that off just right. So it's competition. I've changed my butter bath a little bit so it'd keep a little of that dark red in there, but we're doing this just to make it taste good. So hit all the ends of that, get a nice even sauce. Okay, that's gonna go back on the grill for about 15 minutes and we'll bring it back and cut it. Pull them off the smoker. Sauce is set up nice. We did 6 racks today. You can see you had a little sample already, got after it a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna cut this one up. You can see when it kind of pulls off the bone. Temperature wise, you want to be about 204, 208 if you don't temp your ribs, but you can kind of tell once you've cooked a little bit. Anyway, like I said, some people will baste them every 30 minutes. I mean, it's America. You can do whatever you want. I like just leave them at 245, 3 hours, wrap them up for an hour and a half, sauce them, and we're done. So we'll cut these and then let them have a little sample and go from there. So anyway, they turned out good, as you can tell already. We already cut a little bit. If I can cut without hitting the bone, that'd be good. I can't.
Tough little suckers.
Tough little suckers. No, man, they're just right. Don't be talking trash back there, Justin. There we go. That's Justin Ludwigson, phone number 435-229. I won't tell him the last 4. Look how nice that cuts. See, they're not falling off the bone, which I like, but they don't bite nice. I mean, they're just slicing just perfect. Big old fat baby backs. All right, that's good enough. They look good. They're big old fat. You can see the juice in there. I mean, they're just juicy, nice. You can see that juice running. Good smoke ring. That's good enough to eat. All right, come grab one if you want to sample. You got to look at the camera and tell you whether it's good or bad.
Just take it.
I just want to get
Beautiful. Yummy.
Matt, you have to bite it first before you say yum. There you go. Now it's
Yes, sir. Yummy.
go.
Best ribs I've eaten all year.
best rib she's had today.
2 minutes.
Delicious
Okay.
and
Thank you.
Thanks. We'll keep cooking, keep watching. Hope you guys are all doing good. Appreciate it. See you later.